What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we are going to be looking at XRP. We're going to look at Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Vong, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. So I think we are in a good position. Yesterday we were on the fence about buying into Ethereum here for a potential rebound, and even if you did end up buying in here, you'd pretty much get stopped out or break even with this market right now. That's pretty much what happened to me. But the irony is, not only were we referencing the possibilities of seeing Ethereum rally to the upside, so is Solana. And you can see here, Solana did what we had proposed, which was actually see the volume swing us to the upside here. That's what we thought was going to happen with Ethereum here. A rebound nicely off here, which can still happen, and rally us up. Solana did just that. Solana did actually decide to rally to the upside here. So the fact of the matter that we are starting to see just Solana happen is a bit interesting, because I thought it would trickle into the other cryptos, but that also means there is still plenty of potential for these cryptocurrencies to do the same thing. So we're going to kind of figure out what to look for now with an XRP. We did have a pretty solid rebound on XRP. We're going to check out Ethereum. We're going to check out Bitcoin, which I do believe is due for a little reversal here, as we made some good progress yesterday, and then Vong and the S&P. So with that being said, I definitely make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So check this out. As you guys can see, we're trading at 47 on the Fear and Greed Index, which is certainly a good thing if you ask me. I think it gives us plenty of room now to go either way in the markets. It means we got plenty of room to go up, and we also have plenty of room to go down. And you can see like something like Bitcoin has had quite a bit of correction over the past couple of days here, and only recently are we starting to stagnate, if not just ever so slightly start to swing up higher too. Ethereum doing the same thing. XRP seeing, a swing to the upside as well. Lots of these cryptos are starting to see a very small rebound. Even Solana seeing that rebound after we have corrected to the downside here. So we do look really good. Yesterday, we made a video. You can see here, basically, I'm buying back in as we're starting to see quick trades take place, rebounds off bottom support. It wasn't just Ethereum that we had the opportunity of taking advantage of. Like we said, it was also Solana, which is where we're going to start here. You can see Solana looked phenomenal. We were expecting, oh my gosh, did I just restart it? Here we go. You can see Solana has looked phenomenal here within the markets, beautifully following this kind of uptrend pattern that we pretty much had drawn out here. You can see there was some short-term downtrend forming, but for the most part, on the 4-hour charts here, what we were tracking was the fact that every time we came back down to support, retested this kind of white band here, we kind of rallied up. Same thing with here. We got squeezed. This was the easiest buying opportunity, but we saw it again, rebounding off moving average, hitting bottom support. We drew in this white band. And you can see beautiful reversal to the upside, beautiful rally back upwards here, which to me says extreme possibility we could see the other altcoins do the same thing. Now, this is a very nice rebound to the upside here, huge reversal back up, and you can see us bouncing nicely. At the moment, I don't think I would take advantage of buying into here, because we're now going to hit resistance where we have continuously had problems. Each time we've hit this, we've fallen. Here, we've fallen. Here, we've fallen. Yeah, who's to say we're going to just continue to rally up? I more so think that this might be the top for right now, and we might consolidate back down a little bit here. But again, we managed to rally to the upside here. Major swing, major rebound upwards. So you look at like these other cryptos, and we'll talk about Ethereum in a minute, but there's a chance we could see that volume take place. We did have a little volume spike with a lot of these cryptos. XRP, you can see clearly had something similar here, where we kind of rebounded a couple of days ago, back on the 25th, 2 days ago. And you can see we've rallied back up to retest moving average here. But again, the main focus, at least for XRP, is we have a huge, like an enormous descending fractal forming on XRP's charts here. You can see the way we've rallied up, huge flagpole, lower high, lower low patterns to the downside here. And then short term, we have this shorter flagpole to the downside, lower high, lower lows. So what we're looking for right now, ideally, is a breach to the upside. We're looking for us to buy in long and rally, but it really comes down to how we react with moving average, with this price ceiling. So you can see we have drawn in green and blue here. This is a downtrend. This is a problem zone. If we can break and through here and not, well, I meant to say blow through here, but if we break through here, we'll have the opportunity to buy in and long to the upside. This is theoretically like a textbook bullish outcome here. So it really just comes down to when we can build up enough steam and pressure to retest this major resistance and rally through. But for the time, and I'm also trying to, look for some sort of technical indicator to or pattern to draw on in the time being. But right now we're back above the white band support, so I think we could see a bit of consolidation. But ideally, we're looking for us to close and break, rally to the upside here. Now, for some of you guys that don't know, you could take advantage or could have taken advantage of the Solana trade or can in the near future by heading over to BYDFI, because they're the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. They allow you to buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. We had it was like a 70% trade on Ethereum here. I've already replenished my account with like a little over 1K. And I'm getting ready to take advantage and buy into these markets here. But, eventually we should get that opportunity. We don't have one, appearing right now, but we do have XRP, Bitcoin, Solana, lots of major blue chip cryptocurrencies, Ethereum for us to take advantage of here. It really just depends on when we get the prime opportunity to buy in, which is not now for Solana. We'll take advantage of it here. I also really like their trailing stop losses. It's a great way to lock in guaranteed profits. Once you open a trade, it'll be down here and you'll be able to enter that. So that's a really cool feature on top of regular, take profits and stop losses here. So lots of features, pretty much everything you'd ever want is offered on BYDFI, including a demo account, which lets you trade around with like kind of demo money to practice trading your skills and get familiar with the exchange. We talked about Solana here, which could start to see a bit of a decline as we're nearing overbought. XRP, we already talked about. Ethereum here, quite an interesting one. We might be hitting a bit of a resistance here, but we had a nice little reversal. And if you bought in once we confirm closure here, you would have gotten, from 43.77 all the way up to, 46.50. We're looking for us to continue to scale up higher, but this might just be the highest we go, which is a bit peculiar. Maybe there's some sort of downtrend forming. Maybe there's a new descending fractal in town. We don't know for sure just yet. We haven't hit that, but what we're looking for is obviously a continued rally to the upside. You can see that we've started some sort of ascending fractal here, and we're looking for this rebound to ideally send us up. So if the opportunity, or you didn't buy in last time or yesterday, you might have another one approaching fairly soon. So keep your eyes peeled on the Ethereum charts here, because things don't look too bad. We certainly could be setting us up for a third possibility here. Bitcoin looks okay as well. There's a beautiful descending fractal, beautiful lower, high, lower, low formation, filling in this gap quite nicely here. And you can, almost expect to see a rebound. That's what we're looking for here. The fact we finally came into contact with the daily moving average is a huge weight taken off our shoulders, because in my mind, we now have room to reverse rally. We are just coming off of a major downtrend. We're talking about prices kind of dropping a substantial amount, over, $15,900, down 12.71% here. What I'm now looking forward to is some sort of reversal out of it, some sort of rally out of the major resistance. Now you can see there is maybe some sort of downtrend here forming. Maybe there's some sort of downtrend here as well, and you can kind of see the sort of descending fractal that's taking place. We're waiting for us to close above here, and that would expect to see that reversal rally that we're looking for. We entered bullish, so hopefully we exit bullish as well. This is, in my mind, it's certainly a good sign for Bitcoin. Vong looks all right. I do believe we're going to probably head up higher or slowly start to consolidate out. We'll see if we breach this white-yellow band at any point. We're going to see a big correction to the downside here, but for the most part, we've just been slowly consolidating up. We're slowly losing volume, though, so it'll be interesting to see what it decides to do. And that same thing is applied with the S&P. We're getting squeezed because the S&P is retesting all-time highs. Vong almost there, but the S&P is retesting all-time highs. If it can breach through here, guys, we're going to see another major rally to the upside. But the longer we hang out near overbought, the more chances we have of correction. So at some point, we're going to dip through this yellow and fall all the way back down to moving average. And you guys hopefully will be prepared for that when it does decide to happen. But that is going to wrap up today's video. Make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. See you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.